Greetings from MWN.com. Happy to present the topic Policy and Strategies in the Subject Management Concepts and Organizational Behavior. Please subscribe the channel MWN.com. Thank you. Policies and Strategies. Policies are general statements that guide thinking and channel energy toward a particular direction. Strategies are unified, structured, and integrated plans that are designed to achieve specific objectives of an organization. Its main aim is to deal with repetitive issues. Meaning of policies. Policies mean the general statements that guide thinking and channel energy toward a particular direction. Policy refers to rules, principles, or guidelines established by an organization or governing body to provide direction and shape decision-making processes. Policies are a type of standing plan and they provide a basis for interpreting strategy. A manager uses policies at his discretion. Example: a manager can take policy regarding advertisement like TV, YouTube, Facebook, newspaper, etc. on the basis of how the product reached the consumers. A policy is used by organizations as a guide that avoids confusion and provides a structured and unified framework. Meaning of strategies. Strategies mean the unified, structured, and integrated plans that are designed to achieve specific objectives of an organization. It is a comprehensive plan for achieving the goals of an organization. It is related to determine long-term objectives, adopt a suitable course of action, and arrange and allocate necessary resources for achieving the objectives. It prepares an organization to meet the changes taking place in the environment. It is usually made by the top-level management. Differences between policy and strategy. 1. Definition. A policy is a set of guidelines or principles dictating an organization's decision-making. It outlines the overall approach to be taken on specific issues. Strategy refers to a plan of action to achieve specific objectives or goals. 2. Focus. Policies focus on establishing rules, protocols, and guidelines for achieving the organizational goal. Strategies focus on achieving desired outcomes and competitive advantages. It involves in making decisions regarding resource allocation, market positioning, innovation, and long-term planning. 3. Scope. Policies are broad and encompass various areas of an organization's operations. They guide decision-making across multiple functions and departments. Strategies are more specific and targeted. It focused on specific departments or business units. 4. Timeframe. Policies tend to be more stable and have a longer timeframe. They provide consistent guidelines and are not expected to change frequently. Strategies are dynamic and responsive to changing circumstances. They may be adjusted or revised on the basis on internal or external factors. 5. Level of detail. Policies are often more detailed, providing specific guidelines and procedures to be followed in various situations. Strategies are broader and provide a high-level roadmap for achieving goals. Process of policy formulation. Policy formulation in an organization involves the process of developing and establishing new policies or revising existing ones. The process is stated as follows. 1. Identifying the need. The need of the company is well defined in the objectives. On the basis of the objectives, need of the concerns should be ascertained. 2. Gathering information. The team who has been assigned the task of formulating policies should collect data related to the policy from the people who are much involved in the functioning of the concerns. 3. Drafting the policy. On the basis of the information collected, the team should draft the policy. It is concerned with rules, principles, or guidelines, roles and responsibilities of employees at various levels. Stakeholder engagement. The draft policy is shared with relevant organizational stakeholders, including department heads, IT personnel, legal advisors, and human resources. Their input and feedback should be considered for corrections of the policy. 5. Review and revision. The policy undergoes a review process to identify gaps, inconsistencies, or potential conflicts with existing policies. Amendments are made to enhance clarity, feasibility, and effectiveness. 6. Approval and implementation. The finalized policy is presented to the responsible persons in the organization for approval. Once approved, it is communicated to all employees. 7. Monitoring and evaluation. The organization establishes a mechanism to monitor compliance with the policy and evaluates its effectiveness periodically. The policies should be evaluated periodically to ensure the effectiveness of the policies. Process of strategy formulation. 1. Defining mission and vision. The first step in the strategy formulation is the determination of organization's core purpose, mission, and long-term aspirations, vision. 2. Setting objectives. The next step is establishing concrete objectives. It is based in the mission and vision. These objectives are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. It provides a focused direction and enables the organization to make efforts in achieving its mission and vision. 3. Strategy development. Strategy should be developed after analyzing the organization's strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats (SWOT). In this stage, all possible strategies should be developed. Strategy evaluation and choice. After the development of various strategies, it should be scrutinized based on their feasibility and potential effectiveness in achieving the set objectives. This involves a critical analysis where the pros and cons of each strategy are weighed. It ensures the adoption of the most promising strategy for implementation. 5. Implementation. The strategy. The best strategy should be implemented after evaluating various strategies. It is related to delineating responsibilities, setting realistic timelines, and allocating necessary resources. It serves as a blueprint for action in the subsequent phase. 6. Monitoring and control. This stage involves continuously monitoring the strategy's performance to ensure whether it works as per the organization's objectives and the dynamic market conditions. It helps for making corrections as per the fluctuating business environment. Feedback and adjustment. Feedback from various stakeholders like consumers, distributors, general public, and shareholders, owners are collected and analyzed. This facilitates necessary adjustments to the strategy. It helps for the good performance of the concerns. 8. Review and assessment. This final step involves periodic reviews to assess the strategy's effectiveness. This ensures the strategy aligns well with the organization's goals, fostering continuous improvement and ensuring more confidence in various stakeholders.